Oh boy, good evening, folks. It's been a weird day. It started fairly positively. It seemed that it's gonna be actually a pretty good day, and then you know, my energy reserves just dropped completely, and she got out of bed like 10 minutes before the stream was supposed to happen, so there's that. Hey, Tomuse. Sat in D&D waiting room, and we listened to Hail March 1, 2, and 3. Hua. Intercut with random songs. Foster, what do you mean for once? Oh, it's a joke reference to the old times, so to speak, where you were mostly going for absolutely obnoxious deathcore, modern metal adjacent music. I mean, I say obnoxious. I'm not saying that I don't indulge in this shit myself, but, you know, it was all ridiculous. How are you folks doing? Are you saying the other albums of Judas Priest are good? Absolutely not. I myself own only 3. I'm not gonna be going through these 2 heaps over here, but I own Screaming for Vengeance, Painkiller, and Firepower. Firepower is, you know, surprisingly fucking good, and from what I've heard from the newest Judas Priest LP, yeah, Iron Maiden's got fucking nothing on Judas Priest, and I mean modern Iron Maiden, like the last time. Like the last time Iron Maiden had a good album was Brave New World. And the last album with more than, let's say, 2 or 3 actually good songs from Iron Maiden was Dance of Death. Yeah. Everything after that is just a rapid decline. I'm doing okay, says Tormius, trying to get a coding thing to work, which is resisting me, but I'm... elaborate, Tormius. Rockhead, the fortress has 3 wings on both left and right hand side. Each side of the fortress possesses 4 large missile launcher turrets. For those who don't know, Rockhead is talking about the armored core... God, I don't remember the full name. It's the Armored Core, I think, 5, the expansion, and he's been doing the multiplayer bosses recently. Numerous gun batteries to Jesus fucking. 1 on the wing itself. The fortress also has a front and a back wing, each having yet another laser cannon beneath it. So in total, the fortress actually has 8 large missile launchers, 6 laser cannon turrets, and 4 heat cannon turrets. I am in fucking pain. You fucking asked for it. I've been getting into Battletech recently in spite of my mom depressing me. What do you mean? 4 of the 5 books I ordered are bound to arrive this Thursday. I also got Orcs Must Die 2 last weekend, and I enjoy the fact this is a game that makes me think a bit while allowing me to be stupid. Interesting descriptor. I haven't played Orcs Must Die 2, so there's that. I did find out something positive though, says Rockethead. I'm gonna start a... Also, you are the War Mage, says such. I have no idea. Anyway, let's start the game. I have to say, I fucking love this this main menu. I absolutely fucking love it. The music choice is interesting. It's serene. I don't know why I did not expect that. I'm still working on that DDLC mod. Getting close to finishing it. Oh, okay. And I'm trying to get the game code to do some technical thing, but it keeps... Right. Yeah, okay. Python. Absolutely no fucking clue about Python, so I will not be able to help you. I'm sorry. Right, select archetype. Right, thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Oh, joy. Or physical. Interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Jesus Christ. I hate our pixaries. Rockhead. Sorry, Rockhead. When you destroy all the gun batteries on the upper deck of one of the wings, it will get broken and fall, destroying the guns on the underside. This is very good since the underside guns are the tankiest. You have an idea what to do then. Fucking hell. I could go for creating my own character, but I absolutely have no idea about the systems in this game, and which, by the way, leads me to another thing I must point out. I will be fucking merciless when it comes to spoilers, backseating, or help. If, you know, in general. If I want to know something, I'll ask. If you want to point out something that I'm clearly missing, or something like that, ask first. I will probably decline. But, you know, at least fucking ask for consent first. Please, you wanker. So, yeah. That was your warning. As in the initial warning. If you try to be screwy around that, you're gonna receive an additional warning, because maybe you weren't present when I said the first time. Next one will be banned. I don't care. If it's supposedly as good as I keep hearing it, as well written as I keep hearing it is, yeah, that will be absolutely okay. There's no wrong way to play this Elysium. Pick whatever you think will be fun. Yeah, that's the... I think I'm gonna go with something I know the best, so intelligence and being extremely fucking bad with people. Hey, Tennis Lab. That's a funny way to put it, Blob. Wait, to put what? Anyway, let's go. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Also, I haven't fucking played it, so I don't know how the UI is put together. Might need to move shit on the fly. Ask for consent first, please. Well, might be a good idea. No spoilers, no backseat to this. Maybe. Take the fuck around to find out. Approach for spoilers, I think. Yes, because I am... excluding Underrail, I am extremely starved for good narrative and good writing. In my CRPGs, thank you very much.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Beg your pardon?
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Alright. Simply keep on non-existing. Yeah, that hits a little too close to home.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do, let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about, what's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Command motor carriage.
Open your eyes. Oh, fucking hell. I'm happy to say I've never actually experienced this. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Alright. They're gonna fucking tell me that I could be running into just a single fucking I've called the tires. On the fucking ceiling fan. Oh Christ. Hey, Drunken Slav, long time no see. My favorite schizo game. Where? Probably good that you've never experienced this. Whatever, man. Anyway. Black cat trousers, okay.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Try grabbing the tie.
You reach out to grab the tie.
Oh, fuck
But
off.
what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Oh, fuck. Oh, boy.
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and
I
trying
see.
not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
I see what the game is doing here. Oof, a crit fail. Yeah. Hard to subs, as long as I beg your pardon. This game is really deep, honestly. No spoilers, or I'll punch you in the face. I can't believe you rolled a Snake Eyes as your first roll. Well, yeah. This game really wants to fucking simulate my real life, doesn't it? Subscribe. That's okay. That's interesting. I'm saying that's interesting because I didn't get any alert, and I don't have it on the feed. Wonder if I can wear a red tuxedo in this game. I don't know. Do not answer him.
You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier. Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your chest is telling you you're hanging by a thread here.
On the light bulb. Fuck you.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Pull again to turn the lights
The
off.
lights are off.
Okay. Pull on the fan.
Blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh boy. D Raffy, welcome to the stream. Hey Ossax. Oh shit, sorry, just passing by. Sorry, just passing by. My damn nap took me. Yeah, I would know a thing or two about it today. It's annoying. It says it's your fault. Yeah, sure, but it's just like I said. I didn't give any notification drunk and stuff. Hey, thank you still. But yeah, Zirafi, welcome to the stream. Or is it Zirafi? I'm not sure. How is everyone doing this fine day or night? Well, currently it's late evening. Late evening, actually, it's just evening in here, and the day started out actually pretty nice for once. It was a good change of pace. I was somewhat productive, and then my energy supply just went to hell. You? Hey, Fane. Oh, hey, it's a Sisyphus. What? Horrific necktie. Oh, it must be of mustard colors with polka dot all around. Truly a horrific sight. Also, this game can get really funny, says Dragon. So, yeah, I'm already saying that that the writing is taking the piss out of itself sometimes. Oh, okay. Shit's automatically is being equipped. That's fine. Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Okay. Electrochemistry. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Sneak under the... Right. Stun with immense panache. God damn it. They're doing good, that's good to hear. Dark Peak series. Fine. The narrator's the same VA as the bosses. Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Push them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Alright. Disco ass place. Connect to station 41. Understand cop culture. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank.
Stand still.
All right. Thank fuck I appear to be exceptionally goddamn resilient to hangovers. Ooh. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a what? I don't. If you want to ask about skills, I know them well enough. I'll pass. I'll be figuring out on my own. I do appreciate that you asked, though. A poet, thank you. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Oh boy. White satin shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Damn.
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Beg your pardon?
Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing.
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Ah, I see. He's been drinking with fins. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Ziraffle. Normally, I'd offer good advice, but I only played this game once, and it was a month ago. Now that you want it, though. No, I don't, as a matter of fact. If it is half as good as I keep hearing it is, I am fucking starved for this kind of experience in my CRPGs. So, yeah. I appreciate the offer. I appreciate even more the restraint. Like I said, I like this game already. Seems up my valley.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Yeah, whatever. Wipe the mirror.
Behold.
A man! It's a good game, says Thomas. I highly recommend it. I played it for the first time a few months ago. Drunk as a bitch you are. John McLaw's jumpscare. Oh hey, it's Snake Plissken? Nah. Not that bad.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Yes, it is the expression of pain. I'm not making it, the face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's an expression of pain. Okay, and now I understand where the hell this meme comes from. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the lady. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's
Fuck
little
you.
more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Oh, shit. Dig deep into your mind to look at the source of it. Okay.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Oh, put skill points into encyclopedia to open this. Okay. Well, it say that you may retry it, but I take you may retry it only if you improve on the skill. I take. The game roasts you hard, yeah. Hide the pain, detective. Where? Welcome to my life, Tormus. It's been nearly 30 years of unlucky dice rolls. Cheers. Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Mirror B for now. Yeah, so by the way, this game changed my outlook on the world. Oh boy. That sounds vaguely... Right. Beg your pardon. Yeah, that was some fucking night out, alright.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Huh. Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Oh, I probably threw a fucking bottle outside.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole
Oh.
as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Oh my god, okay, I was right. I am not gonna fucking find the other goddamn shoe in the flats. Okay, there's a silver lining to what I'm saying. I am not this fucking washed out. Holy shit. Also, if you press like tab or alt, lets you highlight. Yeah, it's tab. The game already told me. Chill out. Seriously.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Right. Right. I'm not sure why I decided to check that. Suggestion: charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Brief conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Huh. Of course it comes from the white fucking satin shirt. Why am I not surprised? You are a washer, but a washer with high intellect stat. Heck yeah. Are you talking about me, Tsir, or are you talking about the character we're playing? And why the answer is fucking both. Dodo reservation, minus 22 degrees centigrade. Right. They talked something about a balcony. Chill out, drunken Slav, damn it. Seriously. There's something on the table, apparently. Money. Oh, okay, that will be the Revachol. Alright. Oh, there's the damn shoe. Fucking hell, my eyes. Oh? A gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
It's something. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Yeah, let's sort of back inside. Intellect skills, I mean, okay. Yeah, the ambience is pretty fucking good. The soundscape is definitely interesting, but this might be like the first fucking time I'm actually absolutely paying attention to the visual style. That shit is... This is so goddamn both charming and unique. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Right.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Okay.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I a military personnel?
No.
Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Yeah, that checks out.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
No, no, no. Bad. No. I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Cupri's kinema is, or how I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Who in the... Which, by the way, who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
High risk... No, sort of. I gotta admit, that is some wealthy car being able to afford snakeskin boots. I'm gonna hit the road, take care of my... Oh, okay. So, I probably miss him living, but hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before.
They let almost everyone be a police officer, says Daft Pixis. No wonder the police force looks like it does. You mean in the game? We don't know if that's the case yet. Or are you talking Poland, in which case, don't get me fucking started. Damn, if only he asked not to backseat, that's another fucking thing.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
What is it that I have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No. Where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Revachol forever.
Forever and ever.
And ever and ever, out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover.
Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
Uh-huh. What century?
The current century?
And that's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Huh. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Okay. Hey, Stuff 7. I am back. Oh shit, classy. Somebody tell me, did he... No, I did not. Let the man play however the fuck he wants, Cases Fane. I agree.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in South Saint. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
Else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
And what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Well, fuck. I went for the thinker archetype. Tormuse. He's an amnesiac cop who woke up in a strange hotel room, not remembering anything about himself and how he got there. But we do know that it involved industrial quantities of alcohol. It would seem, because that's the reason we can't remember shit. And bright lights are offensive to us, which I find it offensive myself. I just need lights to exist for it to be offensive to my eyes. Hardy har. So far he's discovered that he's a cop investigating a murder. Also, he have investigated his very lively facial expression we can see in the left down corner. Yes. Sound like a wounded boar. Yeah, that's how I imagine myself ever trying karaoke. I was actually, I actually went to a party on Friday, and to a pub on the other side of Warsaw, and yeah, partook in karaoke for the fucking sang in front of actual people first time in ages, and apparently I fucking killed it twice. One with Wolf Moon by Typo Negative, the other one with the Mine Tile from Rammstein. Bubr kurwa ja pierdolę! God damn it. And what's up with Pulse and Beavers? Don't fucking ask me, I wouldn't know.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Here you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Cheers. Fucking hell. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. No. I'm not this kind of an asshole. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. I don't know French. Well, as long as our detectives... Oh, for fuck's sake. Sufferable. This is where the lyrics would be. Or, you know, just a music sheet. A big old karaoke... Okay, never mind. Karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Oh, come on. 2 out of 10, I cannot just fucking randomly start singing into the fucking mic. Fuck you, man. See the prominence of drugs in this game. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My source cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I am a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Oh boy. By the way, your webcam is in front of some of your information. You might want to move it and the chat to the left side of the screen. Right, you've played this game, so you know it a little better, Tormuse. So... I think you will be... Okay, speaking of moving things so I can see it, goddamn. Right, wait, no, that's not the one, that's the one. Hello? What? Can I... Really? Really? I see. I am apparently fucking, I am on the mercy of moving it with keyboard, not with mouse, for some godforsaken reason. An ocean soul, a lonesome soul. Are you alright? Oh, I have a Nightwish song. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're about to witness a glorious disaster, aren't we? I don't know what are you on about. Hey, Cyrex. Move it slow. I can't move it faster, thank you, Tormuse. I literally have to use keyboard keys because... Wow, this... Streamlabs desktop is a piece of shit. And that's where I'll stop. Oh, now I can fucking grab it. I probably had some widget obscuring it. That's why I couldn't... Oh, I can't fucking grab the Yeah, I can't grab the camera. Maybe if I'll fucking... Glacier moves faster. Oh, yes, Osax, it is fucking pixel perfect. Even better, when I take my hand off the key, it fucking still takes the commands to move the goddamn camera off the stack. No, not the alert box. Fucking donkey. No, that's not what I... Ah! Holy shit, who the fuck coded that piece of shit? If you're moving it by keyboard, can you push control arrows? No, apparently not. But I am using arrows to move this fucking thing. At the speed of the glacier, as someone put. Yeah, apologies for that. But like I said, I am playing this for the first time. I do not know what to do. Hey, Star's back. Hello, what is a crpg? It's a computer role-playing game. That's what it is. And nowadays I would say it's a fucking dead genre, but that's besides the point. Bring forward the Titanic. Where? Should have moved it further to the right to make it overflow to the left. Where? I am not planning to do anything with the portrait. Over top of the in-game portrait would probably be a good place. Oh. Ah, son of a... Good grief. I don't want to do that because I want the expression to be scaring you. Define an immersive sim. I knew what a JRPG was. Heck. The RPG, fuck me, tomorrow is gonna be the day the farmers will block the roads like the assholes they are in my city. I am so fucking sorry. Well, what can I say is, you take an empty wine bottle, and in a separate canister, first of all you pour the gasoline, then you start adding styrofoam. Just, you know, to take as small pieces as possible. You want to have a control over the consistency. And then you drop, you know, those miniature pieces of styrofoam into the gasoline. High octane would be a good choice, I think, if I recall correctly. It's been a while. Until you get a gelatinous consistency out of that. Yes. Wait, the in-game portrait is at the bottom. I thought it was the top thing. Beg your pardon? It doesn't scare Schwaber, it's what that makes me question things. Oh, you know, reality can be questionable, and and existential questions can indeed be scary. Schwaber describing napalm. Indeed. Time to be sus, and I'm gonna be venting, says Sarax. Where?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Drunk, so Molotov doesn't use styrofoam. You can feel the you can make the same formula with napalm instead of flat gasoline or kerosene or whatever flammables. The reason I am proposing homemade napalm is because it sticks.
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Yeah. Oh dear. Napalm sticks to kids indeed. Stats back to 0. What kind of food do you eat? Bugs, beg your pardon. Also like sticks? What's the difference between it and the Greek fire? We don't know how to make Greek fire, theoretically. I don't know, as in we do not know what was the formula that made it supposedly not sink. Empathy failure. That's funny. Maybe to you. Not to me. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Oh no. Cyrax, to me and Ossax. So, the fuckers at work today decided that due to me not making any progress in my work, I'm put away from my tasks and not given any more work. So after they belittled me, abused mentally and forcibly stonewalled my code, they decided I don't make enough progress. Well, fuck them. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, buddy. Probably you could have told me that 2.5 hours, half years ago, before some tanks got burned by the styrofoam stuff. No worries, I sent you roughly a 10 fucking liters of that shit.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Oh no. Ossax to Cyrax, fuck them indeed. Hope you will land safely. In the meantime, try resting maybe. Just don't be me and don't take half a year for it, cause that might end up, well, like me. Yeah.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Alright.
A small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegosaurus Skua.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks out the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I might be autistic, but I'm not that fucking stupid to not realize this is a sign I should leave. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Yeah, that's a fucking mood. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. That is the plan. Tomorrow is rest day, but I do have some work recruitments in progress, so, you know, not being schval. Go for you. At least people fucking reply to your goddamn emails. Although that's funny, I fucking talked with Mruk earlier today because I've seen, you know, a certain studio putting out a job posting for a porting engineer, but you know, I'm in a fucking situation I don't really have much of a goddamn choice now, do I? Yeah, I've talked with Mruk and I mentioned that goddamn catastrophical recruitment that cost me like 2 weeks in the early January, and fuck, if I had asked him from the start about the guy, I would have known from the start that this guy is just all red flags. Fucking hell. Well, it's not ready for 2 schwoobs. Monday again! I know, right? This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. No suffered. Okay. A soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, the door is bolted. The sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 PM. Fair enough, I suppose. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. A sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 4 PM. I'm gonna talk to the bartender but steal a random thing, hell yeah. I mean, let's fucking face it, the guy clearly doesn't want me to be around. I've been in enough situations like this already. I can take a hint, thank you. Most of the time. I miss the...
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant. Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Oh no.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh no. Fuck it, we ball. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Why do I feel like making a joke about Unionists and Confederates in relation to Union members only? Oh, no, 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 no. It's, no. I'm pretty fucking sure it's talking about Workers' Union, which is, wow, that's a fucking topic. The times are changing, alright. You mean him? Nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yes.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Oh.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Alright, well, let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Alright. Team has seen some shit. Yeah, I've noticed. That said, I am surprised by just how understanding he seems. Which, I don't know how much of a red flag. On one hand, it is certainly good, sure. On the other, oh boy, never mind. Poor Kim says Osax, I don't, No spoilers,
The
damn it.
man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Fine, Kim has seen some shit, yet the largest piece of it stands before him. Oh, come on. Sadrax, well... Oh, I gotta go. Have a good one, Tainted Love. Hey, Sadrax, at least I haven't fucking bit anyone in drunken stupor. I'm a skedaddle and lurk when I spend some... That's fine. Have a good evening, Sadrax.
Mr. Gart, right?
But
You run this place.
my bad.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Nice reaction speed. Holy shit, the reaction speed of a chess player.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Riven, questions. I got this. Astute awareness there, reaction speed indeed, Fane. Osax, by the way, this Elysium has sweet language changing technique. Instantly on key press. Fane, he means Disco Elysium. Elysium, yeah, Also, shush. Seriously, Osax. Ryan, questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And, how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
I like the pent up, passive aggression in the voice acting of the manager here. I am terrified to know what the fuck happened outside of of my room. We'll observe other kinds of extremes soon on the stream. I am shush. I wish more games would do that, but I can understand it's not an easy feature to code. Oh, it's Keybind a spoiler. If only to compare translations. Wait, what? Oh, that's what you mean. Huh. Okay.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
He opens his little notebook and at the cover, the number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
You know, I don't know. I tried my best to avoid spoilers, but I think I know what is the result of failing that. Are you a feminist, Schwaber? Apparently not. Ugh, slip away unnoticed.
As you blow this
Oh!
behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Okay. Double sixes, alright. Still can't wrap my head around how some video game remakes can swap between the original visuals and the remastered ones. Me neither, at this point. You used up all your luck to get away. Yeah, I'm using all my luck in video games. That's why I get dealt shitty hand in life. Speaking of real life, do give me a minute. I need to get something, something to drink. No, not alcohol. Ah. Right. Oh my god, I haven't fucking drunk. If it's just ever since like the last stream. So that was bad. Ah. Okay, they can be used as well. Interesting. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. Back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Grab the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Clearly.
Just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
But why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Okay, that does make sense. You know what? I don't know, but I find Kim very likable thus far.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
The idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Hello, sweetie.
Okay. Fucking hell. I see. That was, interesting. I have no idea what the hell happened. The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie, yeah?
Why, you are, officer.
Yeah, I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around.
The mating rituals aren't the good part, sweetie. I know it's none of my business, but you look like you need someone to take care of you. I suppose all of us do at one time or another. I don't know what I'd do without Morel. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Oh, God! I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or, anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my.
It takes a moment to
You know where
process.
we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other with ghosts.
Now.
She tilts her head as she looks up at you with maternal solicitude.
We are live in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags. And the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced capital of the world. Something like that.
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Is this... It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
She looks flustered. her hands smoothing out the creases in her blanket, even as she attempts to reassure you. The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin.
Oh no.
I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
Fane. Oh no, entering the corridor means meeting that Fane. First strike.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, Thomius. I guess it didn't like the fact that you clicked on her while you were saving. Alright. I mean, then again, it was an autosave, so good job. No. Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have a government of our own, and what democracy we have is...
She thinks.
Market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
Wait, if there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
Fine, how great anarcho-capitalism. Cop, how come there are cops? I mean...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more? Conclude?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Cheers. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, you're having buffering? Oh dear, that's oh, that's a problem. Right. I thought it was supposed to be these doors. Summer door closed for the winter. Sure. So I take the door we were... Oh?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
No. 2 hours?
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Don't lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
No. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, did it get any better with the internet? A heap of snow melts into this wheelbarrow. I'm sorry, I got engrossed by the game, really. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police!" Pigs go home! The street name is illegible. Charming.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Right, let's actually leave that. Through the Sounds Lane 8B. Alright. Does like stream is fine now? Also lick it. No. Do I look like Battle, damn it? No more buffering seems... Alright, cheers, man. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count?
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest. Yeah, looks like network is okay now. Safe to reload the page, it seems this way. Alright, cheers for letting me know. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell happened there, so I apologize, even though there's nothing really I could do about it.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Mismatched spur. The wearer probably has a limp. I know that because that's because I am limping on my left left leg, even though, you know, on a flat surface I can I can get decent fucking speed. But yeah, it's very characteristic to my boots that one of them, the sole of one of them is always more worn because of the way I am distributing my weight. Mismatch pair or limping, yeah.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Side step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
Don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker, carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Actually, that does make sense. I love the writing in this game, says Rank stuff. Yeah, it's very good thus far. I do appreciate it. Indeed, writing is masterclasses, or sucks.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
There was a joke about it, about Americans there. It could have been an extremely obese person.
From here, the boot the victim wears.
The lieutenant stops mid-sentence. A sudden change in wind direction blows the stench of rotting meat right in your face. He tries to continue.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, the wind changes direction again. The greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough?
No.
An obese person is becoming less likely.
Yeah, one of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
The lieutenant marks something down in his notebook.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men.
Fair.
Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south, toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention. Which, I already did. Whoops. Hey, T12. You're not looking for a drummer, you're looking for a Dunmer. Damn it, Nerevar! Fucking hell. Of course. Just played Morrowind multiplayer today, actually. It's fun, says Drunken Slav. It's been a while since I played Morrowind. Yeah. The damn thing lost me again. I'm not sure. Why?
You're right. Let's keep a low profile.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's why there are footprints in the ground in the first place. The ground was still muddy and it froze over. Yeah.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Formuse, playing Morrowind is on my to-do list. I got an Elder Scrolls anthology a while back and finished with the first 2 games. Morrowind is next on the list. Don't talk with me about that. I've tried Morrowind twice, and well, the second time bit kind of lost me after a while. Although it is still improvement over my first attempt, because my first attempt I really bounced off from the dialogue system. So yeah. You had to play through Buggerfall, you poor thing, says Fane.
Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it. At least over here. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. No, don't. Kuno, fuck him up. Oi. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Okay, money and magnesium. Yo, fuck off, man.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at a dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno!
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore you. Oh, come on, Shroob, you're gonna have a healing item on you. What could possibly go wrong?
Love it in the dick.
Wow. Okay.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
No, I'm not gonna fucking go for this. I'm not this up, but stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouth hole!
Shits himself.
Please tell me I can pistol whip this little shit. Damn, the faction holding Siberia inverted. They can completely driven out as a rockhead. Beg your pardon?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
What the fuck is wrong with those little bastards? God, I fucking hate kids.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Yeah, I don't have time for this. Shove the ray down his throat. I would fucking love to. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or
Lieutenant?
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Good idea.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yeah. Although... He might have information, yes. But... Might have information, but if we, But we might also get some information first, just in case, from this trash container. And just fucking confront him, in case he actually tells us something that doesn't match the reality. I love Kim's drunk stuff. Yeah, he's a likable guy. But that is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh, come on.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Yeah, they botched the hanging.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Oh, I don't know, maybe because he's fucking hanging here for a goddamn week.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
The lieutenant raises a wide piece of linen to his nose.
It's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Let go of your nose without throwing up.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. Was a 12 roll when you need it? Well.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Think ammonia would help.
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the Whirling in Rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Sure. Kim has a sensitivity to yes.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Right, okay, so without it, I can't, I don't seem to be able to do anything with that corpse. Not yet, anyway. Right. God, I really wish I could punch this little shit. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Oh, really now? Right.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
Right.
Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
What
It's
is this?
nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Hey, Churchill. Man, I could go for a kebab. Of lulav variety? Of lulav variety, preferably? But what variety? I actually don't know. Oh, right, would seem... But I don't have a way to get there. Not easy way. You know what, first I think I'm gonna go grab the key from the manager. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Sure. I like how Encyclopedia said, glad you asked, like it wants to show off what it knows. Yeah.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
I'm sorry, I know it was responsible of me to run. You have to understand, I was desperate.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
So, you cool?
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there.
Yeah, that,
Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
Spain, lula kebab, sausage made of minced meat on a skewer, fried on coals, served with fresh vegetables. Okay. I don't think I've ever had that kind of... nice. Sounds nice. Is it trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
He was very impressed by Shroop's athleticism. Note to self, running away may result in a discount. Wow.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
No, it doesn't. No, it stirs in me, and it isn't callous. It's common sense.
Okay, then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
Yeah, we need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I like how this can be fucking read as a threat. By the way, I am going to sing karaoke here.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I've only a vague blackened image.
A vague blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in the dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything, hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Bartering while possessing a weapon might result in a discount raising to 100%. Is that really the case? Okay. Oh, right, okay. Order by status. I see. Jesus fucking Christ. Temporary research bonus. -1 composure. Ungainly and rambling. A cop and a hobo cop. Upsides, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with large gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're a drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously. Give me one. I have no idea what I'm doing. Fuck if I know, Schwaber. I've only seen the pieces of... Right. The less popular sequel to Robocop Systemius. Yeah. Robocop time. I have no idea what that means, so right, let's check it. Let's check out that trash bin. I like how this horn... This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Alright. I like how this horn isn't actually fucking... how smooth this horn is. It actually doesn't fuck up my sensory... my senses.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Fine, Hobocop should have been the name of the Robocop reboot, because it's fucking garbage.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
What's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with 1 broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash. Good practice for dumpster diving.
Dive further.
Box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Okay.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. By the bag, the trousers.
Marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
What is Inland Empire? Like, what does it represent? It's mostly hunches and gut feelings. Yeah, we've seen the description of that earlier. I just couldn't remember the wording exactly. But yeah, that does make some kind of, you know, fucking grand megalomaniacal sense, so to speak. To call it an Inland Empire. Hey, that's fine. Me too, kinda, as in the wording. The meaning I did understand actually quite naturally, which is fucking impressive. That's some fucking impressive naming. Inland Empire is a wonderful person. Inland Empire is kind of a jerk. Oh boy. Shush, fuckers.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This
Back
is
the
a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all, I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste. Yeah, let's be thorough.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Get out?
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board. Nice paperwork, Schwoob. Fuck you. However, drama is the funniest fucker out there, says Drunken Slav. Alright.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well,
He doesn't know what to say.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Right, yeah, okay, I need to get the ammonia, report the badge missing. Call Sylvia's Akeem's surely, right. I pay for damages, that will be difficult. Right, yeah, I'm gonna try the fucking guard first, although I don't trust that fucker at all. Read your ledger and name the case, right. Okay. Right, okay, can't really get into inventory now, that's fair. Fuck it, let's dig in Hobocop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
Wait, what? What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
Oh no. We're fucking mad.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not
I knew it.
in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
I knew it. Withdraw for the dumpster's cavernous depths.
The garbage stinks in front of you, overflowing with soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Right. Oh, right, the paperwork. I almost bloody forgotten.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Oh, come on, didn't you know 90% of gamblers quit right before hitting it big? No comments there, fine.
It's a metaphor for you.
Oh, fuck you.
Thank you, Waterlogged Ledger, for spelling it out for us.
Respect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Yeah, take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum. That's not gonna end well.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this? Point of a sticker.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Yeah, I don't think so, Tim. I like how I get experience for removing the toilet paper. It kind of reminds me of Planescape Torment, actually. In Planescape you had a lot of weird ways of gaining experience. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
He returns to his neatly kept notes.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers. They listed Planescape Torment as an inspiration, like even the font. Yeah, no, I did notice that, but I've played Planescape Torment so fucking long ago. I didn't want to make a statement because. Osax, don't mind the ping on Discord. Sorry, but the timing was. Okay. Anyway.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. 30 20 to 30 cases since the beginning of the year, so roughly 2 months. Yeah, okay, no wonder he broke. Wait, play it again? Oh, you mean the Planescape Torment? Maybe. It's a great fucking game, but I need to unfuck my situation, and I have other stuff to do. Holy shit! And I'm actually outside of the streams. I'm actually not entirely in the mood for the big CRPGs. I'm gonna blame Underrail, Lamar. No, but the Disco Elysium is definitely something I wanted to fucking try for a while because I've heard glowing recommendations about it. So there's that. And thus far, I'm not disappointed, actually.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all?
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Oh, I burnt out all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
That actually fucking hurts, but that's true. God, I feel... I've been... Yeah, and... I still remember one guy from Hyper Strange publishing department spelling it out to me in March last year. That sounds like that. What I've been describing to him Sounds like a fucking severe burnout. It didn't get much better. Anyway.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Or?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Christ, and that's from January. Holy shit.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
In my case, a bit play some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Seem to have named the case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing, Kim, but alright.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to... Please. Please.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Have to open an official case. Is there a room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Damn, sounds like Kim is a Junji Ito fan. Elaborate, Fane? I know who Junji Ito is, I think. I'm just not familiar with his body of work. Yeah. As in, I have a passing idea, I suppose.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Made to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
God damn it.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But...
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Fine, I'll just use a scrappy pencil.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case files.
I like him, but goddamn, I am so sorry for him. Holy shit.
Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body.
Formulas, the fact that Kim is such a by-the-book kind of guy makes those little moments where his personality show through all the... But yeah. Yeah. Assuming, of course, that we had one, although that I think there's been some little moments. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna see. He has a panel in Spiral, says Fane about Junji Ito, where a spiraling hole forms inside a woman's head. I think I'm gonna pass, but at least for now.
Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
Yeah, the hangman. Fuck you, Kim.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
I am so sorry for Kim. Like I can hear just the like I can hear him judging in every single fucking syllable.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Sit.
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
I'm done inspecting these. Close the case
You
files.
don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
I just had that mental image. Rocket, I fucking did it! Mother Will's fucking scrap. Congrats, dude! Drunk Seven, in my last game I let him choose the name by saying I don't know, and he was so happy to pick it. Oh. Hold on a moment, says Fane. What does a hanged man mean in tarot? Fuck if I remember. Wait, what? I had 28 seconds left, Rockethead. Hey, what's important is that you're done with that. What's left? Were you saying you have like 2 of those bosses left? That would make just 1. Can I read the case files now?
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Wait, HDB 41, weren't those officer precinct?
Why yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Or is Debbie Berenger?
That is improbable.
Anyway, how long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
I can revisit this, actually.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
I'm gonna put it, actually look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps. Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4 sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Beat to submission? Worse Kuno. Hehehe. HBD causes deciding battles. Cossacks, read that message again and, you know what, never mind. My hands are genuinely shaky as a rocket. Hey, congrats on doing it still, dude. HDB doesn't sound like Johnny McClaw. Yeah, no shit. Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
True.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Yeah, enough of
The
these.
rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Which toilet would that be?
Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank they should have sent a poet to describe it?
Is sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner a line this poet might have used?
Why, yes it is, among many other things. This cleaning tablet is used by the whirling in rags. Perhaps that's where the ledger was dropped in the toilet. By you.
Oh no, the hanged man does seem to be a metaphor. Neat. What? Cossacks, that fucking right. Yeah, it's great. Let's try to open it.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know.
Slide the drawer open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Have the ticket stubs? What the fuck?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first. Hand-meant-out card, meaning it overlaps with it. Right.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Your hand shakes holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Also, Tutti Frutti brings memories. There still may exist a small local shop in the city nearby with that name. I remember shopping there. Yeah, I do recall that name as well. Yeah, that game brings in emotions one never expected. That's another reason it kind of reminds me of Torment.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector. A streetcar distancing. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Oh, come on.
No. Hold on. To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Or sideways. What the hell? I'm not sure if I... Wait, what?
There is nothing.
Are you fucking telling me that...
Again.
Saliva passed out?
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Smells so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the X something? The
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
There was something about a bow collector too.
Yeah, man. What was that about?
Enough, just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious.
Oh no.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The lieutenant is extending a small canister to your mouth.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Oh, you didn't die, says Rungstov. Yeah, it would seem so. Damn, I forgot about Lochua. But yeah, that fragment hits hard, way too hard that it has... I'm not sure I entirely follow everything. I feel like I'm not having all the information. But it is definitely a shift. I like that. I like that. That shit was almost fucking seamless. Good stuff. Great stuff. Fucking hell. Yeah, no wonder that the creators got fucked up. They actually managed to make a good CRPG. Seems they made a good CRPG in fucking 2020s. Yeah, no fucking wonder that they went under. Fucking wish I had a bottle of whiskey after saying that. In case, you know, it wasn't ever so apparent how bitter I am. It kind of hits very close to a personal experience somehow. Anyway, great. Yeah.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Kim, you bastard.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
Devs went on to, no, the game made money. It was just stolen from them by one of the investors. Kind of what I meant. The devs got screwed over, alright?
What happened?
I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
He hands you the remains of your ledger.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Ledger of Failure and Hatred. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, wow. Him is a fucking rock of a human being. In my run, this bit was ruined by someone in chat repeatedly battering me to click on the ledger and making spoilers. I'm so sorry to hear that, Muse. Stoic. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Ah! Okay. Cool down. Cool down. Your power to influence yourself and others. Esprit de corps. Ah, I see. Okay, now I understand. We connect to Station 41 because Station 41... Right. Offline. Okay. Surprise haters. Hey, look, it's all your skills. Looking at this page of 24 skills is kind of daunting, to be honest. I don't mind. The only problem I might have is that I would actually love to read through all of those, but I just don't know how viable would that be in the streaming environment. If you know what I mean, of course. Right. I honestly... motorics hasn't been much of a problem, I don't think. That said... You know what, let's try and... Can I recommend a skill, says Drunkenslap. You know what? This time, sure. Hey, Hafen. Hello, Shub. I see you're playing the best game to ever make you relapse. I don't know about that yet, but I must say, thus far, I am very positively surprised. No spoilers or I'll fucking ban you. Even you, Hafen. Just so we're clear. Yeah, tough call whether to read them on stream or not. Up to you, really. Yes, I know. I know. I'm also just kind of beating myself over the head with that. After all, in April, it will be 6 years. You know, that I've been streaming, and I still do not know if that will be okay or not. I quite like Shiver, since you're not going psyche. Ah, I see. I see. Interesting. Hey, Rodent Breeder. How are you doing? Good for content, I'd say. If you're taking suggestions, I suggest holding off on leveling up stuff until you're sure you want it. Hafen, I'll only give you one spoiler, save often because the code is fucked and the game can decide it wants to stop saving or loading, and you'll lose out. Oh. Okay. Actually, that's not a spoiler, that is, okay, that's... Okay, cheers. Bad luck I couldn't join earlier. Bad luck? Elaborate. You piqued my curiosity. Oh. Okay. No, that... Never mind. Sorry. At last the bronchitis was here. Great to hear, dude. Great to hear that you're better. Yeah, it has an autosave, but it doesn't hurt to save extra... Yeah. I mean, typical fucking CRPG stuff, I would argue. Shivers, you say? Can I just fucking go and... Oh. Oh, okay, apparently can't... Okay, yeah, let's... try that. I will actually ignore your, I will actually ignore your, your hint, Tormius, for now. And I mean that with just, waiting for later with leveling up. And one guy from my chess team wants to do something good by forcing me and, well, similarly built friend to do some push-ups and similar... Abominations, come on, man. I have to say, physical exercise is very fucking helpful for mood. It just... it's complicated, and it's difficult to maintain. But it helps. It does help. But short time I actually was, you know, regularly going to actual fucking gym and had trainings was great. Just happened in quite a while. But hey, it's fucking great to hear that you're being forced to improve your health. I actually disagree with Tormius. It can be good to get some skills preemptively, though having a skill point or two saved can be... Oh, okay. This is the same ledger you found in the trash, only worse somehow. It makes you think about the letter, about the woman's handwriting, about not wanting to get out of bed in the morning. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man, I don't want to admit that I get that. Right, the car. If I recall correctly, he did mention he's got a light meant
Before
to...
you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Where? The best way to play the game is to take it as you go, says Hafen. Failing can be good, and I love it. Yeah, I must say, we kind of unfortunately didn't have the critical failure of trying to run from the guy that fucking you know, just told us, hey, we owe you, hey, you owe me money, because that's actually one of the few things I had spoiled and. You know, when you try to sneak away from, you know, just to get away from him. He suggests that you owe him money. It's fucking hilarious. That I've seen that one animation, because instead of, you know, just bolting away from him towards the door, you literally go for a fucking sideways jump, Max Payne style, just with 2 middle fingers raised, if I recall correctly. Different people have different playstyles, as I said before. There's no wrong way to play Disco Elysium, and that's great. That's great. Yo, nice car, Kim. Limo, I remember that's happened.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Yeah, I wanted to check in the car to, you know, to try out the fucking info on the ledger. Pull out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Yeah.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue.
Rodden Breeder told me as well, some people cannot bring themselves to be unpleasant to Kim. Well,
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps.
Jesus.
The caprice canary comes to life with a whiny growl.
Fucking hell, that was loud.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Oh, right. Okay.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this?" Point to the halogen map.
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He sets his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice,
No, it does not.
the lieutenant says without optimism.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
I'll have the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Okay, what about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
On them individually? What the hell is happening? I am actually confused.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
Yeah. Him is my husband, but I am abusive, so I have to string. God damn it. Who could be unpleasant to Kim? Asked Tolmius. Joking, I would never so happen. What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3. That's it.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar?
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we?
I like the hints of disappointment in his voice.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
216 to be exact.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Alright. I suppose. Don't disappoint Kim. I don't know how. I barely don't know him. Ah.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Oh. It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
He says, declining to elaborate. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
Thanks for this, Kim.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go. Put the ledger away.
I'll go turn off the lights.
He presses a remote control on the key.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
I kind of hope to figure that this will allow us to figure out how we're called. Oh well. Yes, I am daft. Sort of. Leave me alone. Right, pay for damages. Yeah, name unknown, that's the... Check car for more. Douche. Dude. First strike, second is ban. Right. Okay, it's still being taken care of. Oh, the bow. Can I actually get multiple at the same time? Temporary research bonus -1 of 40. Hell on earth. What? Hand-eye coordination. Hell on earth. Right. Blocks fall like snow from the bow collector of streetcar number 42. Slowly down the slope from Voyager Road and then east on the B206 across the river to where there are no closed factories or ruins. Study and the academy. Electrical cables run overhead and the bow collector draws across them like a musical instrument. A flash. She's standing at the rear window holding onto the rail in a spring coat waving at you. Oh neat, I went through the whole game without discovering that statistics listing. Whoops. Oh well. Ooh, what the hell? You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance you can see your eyelids flutter. At the mention of what? a great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. I have a feeling I'm going to regret getting all three of it. Oh, right. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what these connections mean. Don't answer that. At least not for now. Maybe I'll fucking figure this out later down the line. Right. Indirect modes of taxation. Taxation is theft 3. Also, you can only have a few internalized items. Yeah, I figured. Get more, you need to use skill points. Oh boy. Well, okay, we're gonna see about that. Right.
The RCM in Martinez.
The young
What
woman
can I
looks
help you with?
up at you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Well, thanks. But what is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
Yeah, this street sign says fuck the police. Point to it.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
She cranes her neck. It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
She replies, shoulders relaxing. Well, alright, I just want to chill out. I had to run.
I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Oh, thank you. Such a nice lady. Seriously. For some reason, I did not expect. I did not expect the Ghana lady to be this nice. Right, I'm gonna make a save. To get more into skill points, can I mention the community into? No comments though. Let him find out on his own, lol. So many good fuzz. Yeah, I want to find out as much as I can.
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Well, I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has key to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Don't fucking play a cretin. Don't, God.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Yeah, right. I'm not fucking buying that shit.
Thank you anyway.
Should someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Columbria to Hafen, not Kraków, Radom definitely. Ravagel West is like Poland, horrible people, atmosphere, pollution, ruins, and destitution. But some people can be quite nice, like... Oh, nah. No. I mean, Krakow has the pollution, that's for sure. The rest... No, I don't know. No, the people and the atmosphere of Krakow isn't that bad, I don't think. No, but the fucking levels of pollution are. Ooh, yeah, that's something else. Holy fuck. Half in stream, I'll 100% right. Yeah, Rodden Breeder is a mate from one of my previous jobs, so yeah. And is a very scholarly person as well, so I maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Oh fuck. Thanks. Let's talk about something else. You know what? I'm not sure if I should touch upon, especially the karaoke, before I take care of the money. Although I don't know how long that's gonna fucking take. We have this outrageous bet in the chess team. If we drop to the lower league, we go and visit Radom. Oh no. Oh no, why would you do this to yourself? Ample of ammonia. Right. The fact that I suspect victim's body. Yeah, sure, I would like to ask Kuno. Yeah. Oh no. Oh boy. I would like to fucking report the badge missing, but I have a gut fucking feeling that me not knowing who the hell I am might be a problem. One of my traveling friends told me, and I'll never forget this, cigarettes are not required in Krakow. Everyone gets secondhand smoke as a resident's benefit. Yes. In Kuno, more like Kanto, am I right? Yeah. Not very far, frankly. But, only because I had no option to grab him by the lapels and beat the shit out of him. Kuno is a twat. He can go fuck himself.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
No? What the fuck is wrong with you? Go get some education, you fucking wanker. Kuno don't care. Well, he will care when I grab his fucking head and just smash it into the mud. And just, you know, then just keep it under the fucking... Actually, no, the mud is frozen, never mind. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Bitch.
Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this. Kuno.
Yeah, and especially given that his portrait is in the portrait, he's got just fucking amazingly massive pupils. You don't get it? Kuno doesn't fucking care. That's not what that word usually means. Yes. Typical Pigo response. Wha. The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Little shit. Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
I hate him. I hate him. And he's a ginger as well.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything?
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Right, more on this later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
About the crime scene, you kids often playing in this yard.
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in a trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Huh. Popo phone. Where? I was just strangling him so much. Same. I love seeing people's reactions to Kuno, and I hate Kuno at the same damn time. Yes. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
Fucking hate that this replica is right-handed. Because the magazine release is so fucking close to my trigger finger that each time I'm trying to grab it, the goddamn mag just flies out of the mag well. What does performance? We don't want to know. So, yes. Of course he doesn't. Gansip is just to give a quick peek at the plastic wrap pants. They are graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Fucking how, bitch?
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
I just fucking imagine someone... Oh no.
They will also make you into an idiot.
Wait, I'll ask you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent. But his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about this later.
Alright, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
He looks like a dote-out shithead who's going to die in the next 2 to 10 years. Yes. And it's like the super size. God damn it.
Whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, yeah, fuck
Kuno
you.
doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, fuck you too, little shithead. Oh, right, I just realized.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Yeah, shit. I'll probably need to fucking figure it out. Well, I don't know if I'll need it, but we'll see. All the Kuno haters just don't get the hustle grind. Fuck off, man.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
God. Really, that just... Oh, wow.
Active decay.
Yeah.
About to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Oh, come on.
You crack open the ammonia ampoule and
Oh!
breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Jesus Christ, it barely fucking passed this shit. Holy fuck. I mean, yeah, 8% is technically better than 3. We need a compilation of Schwaber face buying every time he talks to Kuno and Kuno tosses him shit. Which means we need no. Hustle grind, eh? I had a hunch all the Kuno lovers are Skaven, says Fane. Heck. Turn off cheats, lol. What fucking cheats? Ah! With our volumetric shit compressor? Wait, what? What are you on about? Actually, do I want to know? Anyway.
It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
You have no idea how many days it took me to get to this point. Kim was so disappointed. Jesus Christ. Time is coming to work in the shit factory. Says what? Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
Beg your pardon? Thanks, super useful to know.
It's all you, baby.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
Ah, fuck's sake, Kim.
We should keep a lookout for this species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Oh no, no, Kim, don't tell me I have to talk with this little piece of shit. That factory shift is going... What are you on about? encyclopedia is just so excited to share its knowledge of random facts. Yeah, I understand that, but I also had 20 more plus years to realize that's not always socially acceptable. Polymer socks, ew, can't imagine the swarm in his shoes. It's not that bad. T500 like Terminator. It was T800, the Terminator, or T850. The guy's still hanging around. Ha ha ha. Oh god, I want to die. Thanks, Big Series. Pretty good it is sniffing. Oh, Jesus. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor. No, understood.
The Sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless and synthetic.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The left hand draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real?
Not too much, yes.
Sounds puny. No wonder I can't pay my hostel bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
How could his man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay.
So these look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
On the boot?
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Alright. Run your finger over the lines.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
He dips the drying ballpoint of his pen on his tongue. Fuck, sorry.
5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
Go fuck yourself.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull the boot off, damn it. Yeah, T800, I think you're right. Yeah, very expensive armor, that puts it into perspective. Yeah. Also, there was a female one from T3, but we don't talk about Terminator 3. Yeah. Low net worth individuals talking about Jesus fuck. Please stop this thing. Yeah, back up and look at the corpse.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
We were assuming dock workers from the harbor did it.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? Point to the one at the side of the tree.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a pulling notion.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Back of a look at the corpse.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Right shoulder. Is this a microelectronic system?
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
It
Suppose?
doesn't seem familiar from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. The somewhat organic lines remind you of old filament memory units, but not quite. No, you're nowhere near right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Let the lieutenant work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. Oh, good grief, I haven't fucking seen those in 2 decades, I think.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting, then...
A sound. Shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
He slides the camera closed and tucks it away on his belt.
There is only 1 ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What a nice photo. I want one just like this in my bathroom facing the toilet. God damn it, man. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
You know what? I'm gonna say nothing actually. It might be better for him to keep.
Here, a souvenir. Don't.
He hands you the. Oh, he hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no longer for the. Oh.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute, and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Jesus fucking Christ. The guy seems a bit more sober now. No adverse reaction to light. Yeah. To be fucking fair, it's been 4 hours, damn it. It's like older style Polaroid cameras. I wonder why no one uses them anymore. If I know, honestly. I haven't seen one Polaroid camera in ages. The knot tech they're using, notices Fane, armor made of ceramics, composites, super material, and always cameras. Yeah. Jordan Breeder, just guess how I died the first time. Are you trying to tell me that you died by looking into the light in your hotel room while being utterly hungover? Oh shit.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Your superstar behaviors is happening. Tell me, who are you, Deadman?
I'm gone.
Hey! Fucking hell. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Well, you are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
That pause didn't help. Did you hit a 12 again? Yes. They're getting a resurgence as Fane. Probably about the Polaroid cameras. I've seen mint brand new models sold in tech shops as well as a photo paper. Nice. Good you got to this dialogue, says Roland Breeder. Darth Pixel is not sure what I was explaining from asking the corpse what he is. Me neither. Unless you mean an even older Polaroid than I think about, says Fane.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I hate love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Oh. Right, well, who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have.
I am all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother. Let the world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
Enough. Enough, dude.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
You know what creeps me the fuck out? Not the fact that we're talking to a corpse, but because we are talking to a... But the fact that we are talking to a corpse in our imagination, and the text does not match the... voice acted lines at all. Oh. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are paying flies too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Jesus fucking Christ. Real schizo hours sustain? Yes. I showed it the first time I was here. Not surprised.
So, what do you think?
The fuck? Did you see that? Am I fucking... Am I going... Okay. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Yeah, seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption. But we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I wish to beat them both. The sun jumped into its afternoon position, I guess, but like, fucking hell. Time of day changes when you talk, not when you walk. No. It's I do yeah, it's in the main menu. You have like this info fucking button or whatever, and that's, I think, was one of the things I read. You can run everywhere with no time penalty as long as you do not interact with anything. It's... yeah. Huh.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
How do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
You know what? Yeah, sure, let's...
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
I have something I need to know, Corpseman.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? The power of your imagination is at your service.
You know what? Nah, I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Wait, what? Baby affected with harlequinism?
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini.
Fucking hell. What? Yeah,
Come back
you know.
later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Well, at least this time the fucking text matched the line. Holy shit. Yep, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
We could sold a branch? No, that's stupid because that's gonna fuck.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Yeah, wait, let's reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
H-File, would you say you're more... I don't fucking know, Hafen. Does that count as an answer? And someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
You have a point there.
Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands.
He covers his nose.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
Fuck you.
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
I'm gonna fucking entertain you with... Baba, just up back to you. Why are you talking to a dead guy? Have you gone insane again? Such, you have missed, like, almost... Oh god, I just realized it's nearly midnight. Oh shit. Oh boy.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Say nothing, let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks,
I'm sorry?
securing it in place.
Yeah, no fucking wonder they have a problem with semi-automatics if they're running around with a fucking muzzle loaders. Destroy the child. Yeah, I agree. We should absolutely. But is Hobocop more of a... Oh my...
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Well, shit.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
These are the hands made for strangulation. The law behind gun control in this universe is astute and insanely clever. I have so much respect for the devs and their fiction. I will probably find it out on my own. Or not. And that's also good. Also, welcome to the stream. Fingerprints from the post-Soviet upbringing all over the game. I've noticed. Quick question, what does Kim have on his nose? Fucking glasses? Oh, wait, are you trying to tell me that I should have fucking tried it myself? God damn it, Ossex. You know, Shrub, you don't have rather large grabbers. I really don't for my size. Like, seriously, my hands are medium size for the fact that I'm almost 190 meters tall. It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Clad.
I want to
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Ah, fuck. Really? Do we? Oh, no. You know, I guess it's the angle, and yeah, probably. Okay. I'm going to actually take this opportunity to ask chat, am I missing something, or do I have to fucking ask people in the harbor? You know, don't get into details, just... I mean, I could try to shoot him down myself, but I don't think I have a character for that. I'm not sure. You can come back later, I guess, and look around the world. Fucking hell. Inferno, you've got options, and each option has risk. In some ways, getting down the body is the game's first mini-boss. Come back with a ladder. I can say for sure, I asked the harbor guys for help in my games, as Tom is right. Fucking hell. Throw Kuno at the bottom and it falls down. That's a tempting idea. If there are other ways besides harbor guys or shooting, I don't know. You did the opposite, Hafen? What kind of opposite?
We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
Fucking smartass. Oh, you shot him down. I can try to shut him down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
He asks, carefully loading his pistolet. Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Take the gun.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Good choice, if only for Kuno's comment. Where? As the beauty of the game says, all sucks, there are a lot of ways. In one playthrough and seeing other playthroughs, I am still not sure I know every possible option, so experiment and go with your gaffing. Hit Kuno, I want to. That's why I can't make a fucking choice, because my bloodlust is... I have bloodlust fucking covering my eye, so to speak. Like a variation of that fanfiction prompt, and there was only one gun. I actually don't know of that one. Banana Poika sounds like an angry Finnish trying to buy banana. Isn't the game Estonian, per chance?
You've held this, an A9 armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
I really want to shoot those kids. Kuno has apparently swears in Finnish. Is it actually Finnish? Gotta go, it's getting... Yeah, it does, I swear. Perkele satana vit, of course. God damn it. With a gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
I am so goddamn tempted. Nobody's going to miss those kids anyway. Most likely, says fine. But aim at the kids. No, we are being fucking watched by the people around. That's not gonna be a good idea. Should be so. I want to, but this is just too fucking stupid. Save. Wait, can I save in the middle? No, not really, no. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Let's see if I'm gonna be lucky. Oh. Oh, fuck off.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened.
Yeah, that's not good.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Hilariously bad.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Well, shit. Victim successfully compromised was yeah. Have beaten Kuno in his own game, he wouldn't do it with his stones. Yeah. To be fucking fair, we could blame it on the little shit. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
Takes this item from you and horses
It's
it.
not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
No. Should have shot Kuno, I agree. That's preposterous, we're not giving you the gun, kid.
That's preposterous. What are you, a fucking earl?
We still need to get him down somehow.
The stench makes him turn away from the corpse, but how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
But won't it be dangerous?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Who's Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
Fucking hate. Kuno has his trans rights. Kuno would have fucking missed. Kuno would hit that shit like no other shit. Yeah, right. Fucking hell. Damn it. Right. That said, it's midnight. It's past midnight. It's past fucking midnight. Yeah, sorry guys, but fuck, as much as I would can't. I said, it's midnight, so sorry for that. But the Roman shield transfers for my dad. Hey, good job, Rockethead. It is an engrossing game, but yeah, it's fucking late in it. I will be back on Thursday, however, 8 PM. Like I said, right now it's midnight. Thanks, it was good to watch. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad it was enjoyable. Rodent Breeder. This is great thus far. This is great thus far. And it was also nice to see you, Rodent Breeder, mate, and everybody else that decided to show up. Thank you, guys. Can't wait for the next round. Yeah, Thursday, 8 PM, Warsaw time. Have a good one, everyone, and yeah, see you around. Have a good night. See you on Thursday.